Okay, Jordan Williams, thanks for joining Rovers TV today. First of all, just tell us how your injuries progress. You've been out quite some time, so give us an idea of how it all happened and how you've progressed so far.
Yeah, so I did a grade 2 MCL tear in my knee at Wembley actually. Just fell awkward on it, and I felt like a little bit of a twinge. I knew that was a bit rough, but I played on. I managed to play on, so in my mind it didn't really feel like it was that bad. But yeah, I went for a scan the week after, and yeah, grade 2. So it's been about 6-7 weeks now, so it's been some time. Back running though, so we're back into the mix of things, and yeah, we'll be back soon. So really looking forward to getting back into it.
What game are you aiming for, Jordan, at this minute in time?
Yeah, so we've got Doncaster away penciled in, and that's sort of in terms of how my rehab program's going and how my progress is. That's the week that we've got aiming for. But yeah, it feels good, to be fair. Like my knee feels strong and solid, and I think that's the main thing we look at, and pain as well, and that's reduced a lot. So yeah, I think Doncaster will be a really good idea of when I'm going to be back.
That's great news, Jordan, for the fans, because I can tell you that they have missed you. Your direct running and your no-nonsense approach to the game.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed this year and playing as well. I did the same knee last year as well, and that sort of towards the end of the season, and that put a hole into my progress. But now that I've been back playing, the first half of the year at Featherstone, I was really enjoying my time, playing well as well, and that's the main thing. And it was just really frustrating to get that injury at the time. But things happen, and this is the game we play, so we just got to move on to the next thing.
That's right. Before we talk about Sunday's game, you've a really interesting story to tell about your rugby days from being a youngster, actually. Can you sort of go through that with us? I know you started as a young rugby union player with Hitchin, I believe.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah, my hometown.
Yep. And then you did transition over to rugby league with the North Hertfordshire Crusaders, is that right?
That's it, yep.
How did that come about then? What was the attraction to go to rugby league from union?
Well, I mean, I think down in the south, rugby union's popular, very popular in schools, and it was one of the main sports in the school I went to, Hitchin Boys. So that's how I started playing union. And then just in the summer, sort of my mates who I played with, they just invited me to say, come down to North Hertfordshire Crusaders, try out rugby league, and I went along with it. And the style of game suited me as a player a lot more. I think being sort of a latecomer to rugby in general, or before when I was a kid, I grew up playing football. I think that the style of rugby league suited me a lot more in terms of just the meters, the running. I was a lot slimmer, but then a lot quicker as well. So that just, I really found myself more comfortable. And then, yeah, through Crusaders, played a couple of years there, and through Crusaders, I was invited down to, it's like a London origin, it's like a trial a process and a three match series between the North and South London teams, and Broncos do some of their sort of trialling for the team through that. And then, yeah, that's how I sort of made that transition. Yeah,
and I do believe through that you were attracted to London Broncos and progressed through their academy system. Is that right?
Yeah. So spent 2 years there, from when I was 17 and 18 at Broncos, and yeah, went from Broncos Academy to London Scholars. So that was sort of their partner team at the time, and spent 3 years at Scholars, then went back to Broncos in 2019. So I've been around a little bit down south, and then was there ever since until this year when I've signed for Fev.
Yeah. And I understand you played 38 times for the Scholars and scored 12 tries, leading try scorer, I believe, one of the seasons.
Yeah. That was sort of part of the process, because I was, again, quite a late starter into rugby league in general. I was sort of a few years behind in terms of my development, so I think that was always kind of expected for the route that I would take. But I just kept my head down, kept working, and then made the progression.
And did you have a spell at Widnes Vikings as well?
Yes, so last year went on loan about halfway through the year, and then that is when I did my knee, unfortunately.
Right.
So it was, I mean, they welcomed me really well up there, and I enjoyed the short spell I was there. I got about 25 minutes, but again, yeah, that's the game, unfortunately.
Yeah, and then on to Featherstone Rovers, of course.
Exactly.
After that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you've said, you've really enjoyed your time at Featherstone so far, haven't you?
Yeah. Great club. They've welcomed me. All the lads have welcomed me really well, and yeah, I felt comfortable from the start of the season. And so after that injury, I was obviously out for the rest of the year, and then coming back into playing with Featherstone in the pre-season, that sort of found my feet again. And then yeah, when the season started, I was playing well and sort of having a bit of momentum with my form. So yeah, I was really enjoying myself.
And so on to Sunday's game. It's an interesting one for you, Jordan. Your former club, they're in a rich vein of form actually, just at the moment, aren't they? Had a great win at Sheffield at the weekend.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough game, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a common theme for London over the past couple of years. Is we've started, when I was there, they started very slowly at times, especially the first half of the year. But then they tend to find their feet eventually. And this is happening again this year now. They're coming into a bit of form. They're winning some games. So, I mean, Featherstone, we've played them twice this year. So we know a lot about what they're about. And obviously I'm very familiar with a lot of the lads from there. But yeah, you can't take it for granted. They're a team that can pull an upset out the cards whenever.
Were the danger men there, Jordan? Any in particular that you can pick out?
There's a few. I mean, some of the lads who've been there for a long time. Have got a lot of experience. Their captain, Will Lovell, he's obviously a big player for them in terms of his leadership, I think. And obviously we've got some of the bigger bodies. Lewis Bierneck is obviously, he's physically a beast in itself, and especially in this competition, he seems to be head and shoulders above everyone in terms of his physicality. And a couple of other, Sadiq Adabaye as well, he's obviously really physical, and I think they're the big names that we need to look out for. But I'm confident that Featherstone will dominate in that department.
We're looking for a real good crowd on Sunday. There's an offer on for the fans. It's just a £10 admission for adults, and kids go free. So hopefully it'll be a really big crowd and a great atmosphere for the game, won't it?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. And it's when the fans come down and in their numbers, it's always a really good atmosphere. So yeah, excited. Does that make a difference to you when it's a good atmosphere, when the terraces are packed out? Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. It's a huge boost, and it's sort of like an extra member of the team. You feel like when you're in tough moments in the game, and when you've got that noise and you've got that support, it's really a big sort of motivator. Yeah. So it's definitely needed. Okay. Thanks for your time, Jordan. Thanks, mate. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks, mate. Cheers.